here at CSIRO, one of our big issues is actually getting access to students, because we're not, next to a university. So, having students like the grad students come out to CSIRO and work with us gives us an opportunity to show them what we do, and hopefully down the track may attract them back to study with us down the road. So that's the big value we see, and of course we want to promote students into the agricultural sciences. So yeah, that's what I think the big benefit is.
So by having Claudia coming in and working with us and seeing what we do, if she thinks that loves the idea, hopefully she'll go on and do an honours degree, do her PhD, come back as a scientist. If she decides that she doesn't like the university path and that side of things, just seeing what the technical staff do here is fantastic. They're heavily involved, they do so much science, it's so valuable. And by bringing on, for us, to bring on juniors, yes, we'll give them the rubbish jobs like putting sticking labels on tubes and mucking out pens, but they're our next generation. When I retire, people like Claudia and Sophie are going to be the future of agricultural science. And without agricultural science, Australian agriculture will not improve. If we don't improve, we won't stay ahead of the game and be able to compete on a global market. So it's very, very important.
So we're doing a lot of work with the PhD students, and we'll watch this. They would have filmed all these ewes giving birth over about 3 months, and they'll monitor the lambs because they would have exposed the ewes to coal just before to see whether it affects how much vigour the lambs have when they're born. So then they'll write down what time the lamb is born, what time the lamb first stands up, and what time the lamb suckles. And they'll also time they'll take the lamb away from the mum just as it's born, or about 10 minutes after, and they'll measure things like how long it takes for the lamb to bleat, or if it bleats at all, and because that's some measure of vigour. Or they'll take blood samples, they'll do measurements, and then they'll put the lamb back, and yeah, they just time all these things and measure the vigour, and it's to do with coals. I would definitely recommend this scholarship to others. It's an amazing opportunity, and you get to really experience what it would be like in whatever area you pick. And even if you don't get the full scholarship, just the process and the 2-day camp is just I learned more from the 2-day camp than I have at any time before, because if you know me, I cannot make decisions, and I was just struggling to find what I wanted to do. And by the end of the 2-day camp, I had a pretty firm idea of where I wanted to go and what courses I would take, and it was, it answered so many questions for me. And then when you actually get the scholarship, it's amazing. You're in the industry, you're doing things for a purpose, there's something to do, and yeah, it's a great opportunity, and I'll definitely recommend it.